Nowadays, smartphone launches are not just about faster chips or brighter displays, they're all about AI. And while the hardware wars still rage on, it's artificial intelligence that's truly defining the future of smartphones. But back in 2021, the Pixel 6 Pro was ahead of the curve, recognizing this shift early on. It put AI at the very center of the smartphone experience, long before it became the industry standard. The Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro debuted with Google's very own Tensor system on chip, a chip designed not just to crunch numbers or render graphics faster, but to make AI the star of the show. Sure, it didn't quite match the raw power of the iPhones or Samsungs of the time, but that wasn't the point. It was optimized for things like real-time language translation, contextual suggestions, and making your phone feel smarter with every interaction. You know, I don't use the word iconic lightly, but that camera bar? Unmistakable. Some called it awkward, some called it bold. But either way, you knew it was a Pixel the moment you laid eyes on it. That two-tone design and the glass finish, it felt premium in a world where smartphones were starting to feel, well, the same. Now, fast forward to today. We're looking at the Pixel 9 Pro, the current generation of Google's AI vision, and it's a whole new beast. Tensor 4 packs triple the neural processing power, handling real-time 3D mapping, like that in the Add Me feature, the Gemini features, and even more intuitive interactions across all your apps. But remember, the groundwork was laid right here with the Pixel 6 Pro. Up until the Pixel 6 Pro, Google had this reputation. A reputation built on software. The idea that even with smaller sensors and simpler optics, you could still get stunning photos because Google's AI was just that good. Computational photography had been their ace in the hole. But with the Pixel 6 Pro, Google decided it was time to get serious about hardware too. For the first time in the Pixel lineup, Google packed in a 50 megapixels main sensor, more than double the resolution of its predecessors. And this wasn't just any sensor, it was physically larger, pulling in more light, more detail, and offering a whole new depth of dynamic range. Night shots became more detailed, colors more vibrant, and highlights less blown out. Then there's the ultra-wide lens. At first glance, it seemed like just another sensor, but the Pixel 6 Pro treated it like a first-class citizen. Google's software made sure that colors, sharpness, and exposure stayed balanced across every shot. It felt like the ultra-wide wasn't just an afterthought, it was part of the main event. Though, I do wish it was a bit wider than its current 0.7x. And the 4x optical zoom, awesome. For the first time since the Pixel 4, they didn't just rely on software, they gave you real, physical zoom. The 6 Pro's telephoto lens brought faraway subjects closer, without sacrificing detail. With Pixel 6 Pro, you got skin tones that felt genuinely authentic, thanks to Google's Real Tone initiative. However, when compared to modern smartphones, the edge detection in the portrait shots still falls a bit short. Even the Pixel 9's portrait shots showcase a noticeable leap in precision. But what's a camera if it can't handle video? The Pixel 6 Pro made some real strides with its live HDR video that brought vibrant, well-balanced footage even in tricky lighting, giving Pixel users a much-needed boost in video quality. Combined with improved stabilization, the video felt smoother and more cinematic than previous Pixels. However, despite these advancements, it still didn't quite match the video capabilities of the iPhone or Samsung's flagship models at the time. And sure, by today's standards, the Pixel 6 or the Pixel 6 Pro isn't the fastest. It's not the flashiest, but that's not why it mattered. See, this was the first Pixel that really showed us what Google was capable of. A self-made chip, the Tensor G1. It wasn't just about raw power, it was about making the phone smarter. And then there's that display, 120Hz OLED 6.7 inches. Back in 2021, that was top of the line, a flagship experience that truly demanded attention. Sure, display tech has evolved since then, but you've got to appreciate how crisp and immersive it felt at the time. And how could we forget Material U, the dynamic theming that truly made the Pixel your phone. Every wallpaper, every color palette, it felt personalized. It was one of those little touches that made Android feel more human. Now let me remind you, when the Pixel 6 Pro launched, it was a bit of a mixed bag. While its bold design and cutting-edge features caught everyone's attention, the experience was marred by software bugs and performance hiccups. From inconsistent fingerprint scanning to random app crashes and connection issues, early adopters had a rough time. But fast forward to today, and things have changed drastically. With years of software refinement and the latest Android 15 update, the Pixel 6 Pro is smoother than ever. Those pesky bugs are a thing of the past. So if you're looking for a reliable phone that's still relevant, you can absolutely consider picking one up today, knowing it has finally reached its full potential. That's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.